Hi, good morning. Yes, you are audible and the screen is visible.
Thank you so much. Okay, fine. Um, Before we start, let me introduce myself, okay? And if you guys are okay, we can still go ahead and take your introduction as well. So let me introduce myself. My name is Sravanthi. I hold overall 9+ year, means very close to 10 years work experience in real-time industry. And I have 7+ corporate training experience. I do train modules like Power BI, Tableau, MySQL, Python, and Advanced Excel. Okay, so that's all about me, guys, and which is entirely related to data analysis. All the courses are, all the modules are crystal clear for the entirely related to the data analysis. Okay, so before we proceed, I would like to take one line introduction of everyone so that we can make our session more interactive, right? So, can I start with maybe, yes, Abdul Rahman? Uh, Good morning. Can I have your one line introduction, please? Just if you are a fresher, let me know you're a fresher. What is your background education? Or if you're having any kind of experience, just let me know what kind of a background experience do you actually have. That's all I'm looking from you guys. If you're not able to introduce yourself via audio, via chat is also fine. Just to make session interactive, we are taking everyone's introduction. That's all. Okay, fine. Alekia Mahapat
Hey, hi.
Mahapatra.
Yeah,
Yes.
hi, hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Shravanti, I have around 11 years of experience into this industry.
Okay.
Yeah, and I am into more into project management.
Okay.
And again, here, if may I ask, I have one or two questions. Shall I go ahead?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so as I said that, yeah, as I said that I am not from a technical background, not coding, nothing. And basically I am a scrum master and slowly moving into project management. So how is the scale for me to get into directly into data analytics? So as far as I have studied, it includes some part of Python and SQL as well. Certain I would not. Again, it is into programming or something. So, how exactly you think I can scale up in this? Not specifically from a technical background.
Perfect. It's a perfect question, and I can really say, see, there are many people who is it is this course is actually designed for the people or the students who is from non-IT to IT, especially for the experienced candidates from non-IT to IT. So basically, you're doing as a project manager, and you already know a Scrum Master, right? That's what you're saying. So, if you learn these modules, even you can go and become a technical business analyst. So maybe you're just thinking, okay, you know how the business works, how the data works, data flows, everything you know. But the thing is, you don't know how to use the tools. Means the technical part of it. You're already having experience, but you're supposed to use technical things. Okay, so you need to know what is Power BI for visualization purpose. You need to know what is SQL. You need to know all programming language. See, Python is also there. So it depends upon your company if they are utilizing it or not. Little bit of coding. So even with a zero knowledge, I'm going to deliver you course in a such a way from basic scratch to advanced level, from basic scratch to advanced level, so you don't have to worry it. I don't have any background knowledge regarding this. Will I able to scale up or will I able to do it or not? So you don't have to worry, and it's going to be a very good combination because Scrum Master along with these tools are really companies will pay you a very good package. That's what I can say. Got it?
Yeah, understood. But again, I have a follow-up question with this. Let's say in the interview, like if they ask me, like, pull up this data using this particular code, then it will be a little difficult for me because I'm not really from that coding or something. And again, if I'm showing that yes, I have done this SQL or a Power BI course or something like that, again it will show up that it they might get into some questions which involves deep coding, right? If I'm not wrong.
Not deep coding. Our major tool here is Power BI. Okay, so even in Python, you don't have to learn deep coding first of all. A coding which is related to data analysis, we are learning. So it's not gonna be tough for you. And one thing I can promise you is our course is promising you 3 years of experience. 3 years of experience. It can go up to four, but for sure, 3 years of experience and knowledge you're getting. And we are also we are making sure our students will able to answer interview as a 3 years experienced guy, because we are not only just showing what is what, but we are also connecting from end to end. We are also connecting everything, and we are arranging a project for you. So when you do one or two projects, actually we provide three projects here. When you do one or two projects, automatically you'll get that experience. You know how the real time data will flow, you know everything related to performance and optimization also. The only thing is how to utilize these tools is something you should know it. So we will be able to do it within this duration, so you don't have to worry. And of course, you can say in your past experience you used this Power BI, Python, SQL, whatever you're applying for. So you don't have to worry about it, because you will able to answer the interviewers, because in such a way I'm going to prepare you guys. Yeah.
Okay. So, what would be the in the job openings? If this, I mean, what would be like data analyst, or how exactly the mix and match goes in Naukri?
Yes,
Like
I'm
job
going to
title?
explain you. It is in course, it is in job opportunities. Multiple job opportunities are there. In at the time of we are going across the demo, I'll explain you this.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you so much for answering my questions. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much. Yeah. Next, can we go with Anvesh Kumar? Hi, Anvesh. Can I have your one-line introduction, please?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I'm Manoj Kumar Sahu from Kalandi, Dharamgarh. Recently, I'm a fresher.
Okay, you are a fresher. That's good. What have you completed in your graduation or
I've
post?
completed the BTech in Mechanical.
Great, great. So you're a fresher and you're looking as a data analyst. That is fair enough.
Yes.
Thank you, Anvesh. Ahmad Mur Murtuja Ahmad, can I have your introduction, please? Okay, recent graduate Ahmad, and you're also fresher. That's great. Thank you. Then, thank you, Ahmad. Then Naveen Nagulapalli, can I have your one-line introduction, please? Hi, Naveen. Good morning. Okay. Samuel. Good morning, Samuel.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Shibu Samuel from Muscat. I am working as an IT lecturer here.
IT lecturer. What do you
Yes.
teach?
I am teaching networking, cybersecurity, database, and software engineering. So
Oh,
now data science is also included. Maybe I want to teach later. That's why just data science and data analytics, no. And
oh,
there are some opportunities in data analytics projects here also.
very good. So this is a very good thing you can learn and you'll
Ma'am,
get
ma'am, the course duration 1 month or how
two
many
and
days?
a half months. Two and a half
Two and a
months.
half. What about the class timings every day?
Yeah, it is 10:30 to 11:30. I'm gonna take you across all these points. I'm gonna clear all of your questions, guys. Once this demo gets over, no, at last you can ask your Q&A, because most of the question answers will be solved in the demo session itself. So
Okay.
Samuel, at the end of the session, if you have anything more, you can ask.
Ma'am, the demo will be maybe around 1 hour or not? Because I
Yes,
have class
1 hour,
next
1 hour,
1 hour.
1
Okay, 1 hour. Then it's okay. Okay. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. So we are done, right? Santosh, it's finally you. Siddhagani Santosh, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Sravanthi.
Good
Myself Santosh, and I'm holding 3 years of experience as a quality analyst at Virtuosa.
Okay, quality analyst. Okay. So virtual. Okay, fine, I got it. So you wanted to switch your career to data analysis, right?
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
yes.
Naveen is saying, I'm having 4 years of experience as iOS developer. You worked on building and maintaining mobile application using Shift and Xcode. Um, you developed strong interest in data-driven decision making. Wow, nice. And how insights from data can improve product development and business outcomes. It's really good. Now you wanted to transition your career in data analytics using these tools. That is perfect. Um, yes, I'm gonna help you out. Okay. Uh, Definitely. How can you highlight your iOS development background as strength with applying for data analyst roles? That's a perfect thing. I'm going to explain you while we go through the demo. Okay. I'm going to explain you while we go through the demo. Okay. So fine. Okay. Let's get started, guys. Uh, let's get started. So, yes. So the thing here is we have what we are going to discuss. Okay. So guys, whenever you have a doubt, you can keep a pause and you can ask me doubts. No problem in between. Once entire subject gets over, you guys can go ahead and ask your Q&A. No problem. Okay. So first we are going to discuss about entire overview of data analysis. Means what is data, why you have to go for data, and how you are going to perform the data. Okay, what is data analysis, why you have to go for data analysis, and how we are going to perform the data analysis. That is one thing. And then we are going to understand then advantages, why you have to join our course. Why you have to join our course, the advantages of it. Finally, your learning process flow, like start, how do we start and how are we going to end up by giving you a job offer, like, helping you to place in a one good company. Then we will be doing a conclusion. Finally, your upcoming demo class topics. Okay, so we will be having at least 3 days free demo sessions. You guys can go ahead and join and learn about it. But today we are going to cover this much. Okay, so let's get started. See, I have a proper PPT here, but instead of going with a PPT, I would like to take a plain Excel sheet, and I would like to explain you point to point. Okay, fine. Let me just make this layout very much plain and we are getting started. So, what is our first thing we are going to learn is what is data analysis. What is data analysis? This is our first point. Correct. So, instead of just telling you like a definition, I just wanted to tell you um, what is the end of the day, why it is useful and what it is exactly the meaning of it. Okay, so let me say you a person who work on a data analysis is known as data analyst. A person who work on a data analysis is known as a data analyst. End of the day, what does he's going to do is he's going to generate a report or business insights for whom? For business. For business. Means to the organization wherever you're working for. Now, this organization looking at this, looking at this business insights or reports, what they are going to do is they are going to do a decision making. They are going to do a decision making. Once a proper decision is taken, what actually happens to any organization? They will be able to generate the profit. And once good profit is, if a company gets a very good profit, what exactly happens? Your salary and package, everything is going to be increased. Correct. Now let me repeat one more time. Data analyst is a person who is performing analysis, and he is a person who prepares a report or business insights, or maybe we call it as a KPIs, business requirements, whatever. He's going to prepare this. So he is going to prepare for whom? He is going to prepare for a business. Now business, looking at these reports or insights, what they are going to do is they are going to do a decision making. And a proper decision making will always help to generate a revenue. Of course, see, maybe you have any children or siblings at your home who is doing their graduation or schooling. Now, how do you gauge the performance of a student? How do you actually gauge the performance of a student? If you look at the progress card, or if you look at the report card, then only you will able to understand, right? If the progress card is giving a good score, then fine. If it is not giving, then what? Right. If the progress card is not giving a good score, then what? You will get into a decision making. You might appoint one private home tutor, or you send to the tuitions, or maybe you will only spend 2 or 3 hours with with the child, so that it will help to promote in his or her education. So you are able to do a valuable decision making only when you look at the progress of the child. In the same manner, looking at this report card, it's very easy to do a decision making. Okay, it is very easy to do a decision making. So once a proper revenue or profit is getting to a business, it's gonna be profit to us also. How? In the form of salary or hikes. Okay, clear what a data analyst is going to do in real time? Am I clear so far? Any doubts? Santosh, Rahman?
No.
Thank you. So that is your data analysis. Okay. So one thing we understood here is report and insights. Yes, one thing we are able to understand here is reports and insights. So you should understand now what is this report and how are we going to prepare this report in a real time. What should be our understanding? What is this report and how are we going to prepare this report and insights in a real time? So let's get into next topic called how we are going to perform data analysis in a real time. Okay. Means this is nothing but your job responsibilities in your job. Okay. So this is the main important part of the demo. I wanted everyone to concentrate. Okay. I mean, in real time means in your organization. Okay, so let me start it just like a story instead of boring you directly. So let's understand. We have some 8+ students here. Okay, 8. So we have some 8+ students here, and you all like this demo. You joined my class, you mastered my class, and you did a practice, you did a project, and you did everything. Okay, assignments and everything, and you got a job. Right? You got a job in one good company. Let's say you might got a job in Capgemini, Google, any your favorite company. You got a job, AMD, HSBC, or let it be in a startup company, some good company. You got a job. Okay, so once you got a job as a data analyst or business analyst, what exactly happens is once you board, initial days, we basically call it as a honeymoon period, means you will not have any work at least a week or 10 days, depending upon company to company. Maybe you're engaged into things like giving access to your laptop credentials like user ID, password, or maybe getting access to staff area, lift area, and introducing to your colleagues, VPs, clients, managers, whosoever is required. So you have to make yourself comfortable and understand every rules and regulations of the company. So this is what happens initial days. And once your honeymoon period is done, I mean, when your work is going to get started, so whosoever is above you, maybe your manager, SME, or directly a client, whosoever is going to assign you a work, first thing they're going to give you to access to a place called data warehouse. What they are going to give you? They are going to give you access to a called data warehouse. So now what is this data warehouse? This data warehouse is a place where it is storing the multiple tables. Can you see? Data warehouse is a place where it is storing the multiple tables, and this multiple tables have a original data or original information of the client. Means whatever the revenue that business is getting, sales, how much sales is happening, depending upon project to project. If it is a purchases, how much purchases is happening, like that. So different tables are getting stored in this data warehouse, and initially you are getting access to this part. Okay, and at the same time you're also getting access to a document called BRD document. So BRD is nothing but it is known as business required document. Now under this business required document, the business will actually, okay, the business will actually write whatever it is needed for them to do a decision making, or whatever the business needed, okay, in order to have a glance so that they can do a proper decision making. So maybe I'm writing some 4 to 5 KPIs the business has given. As of now, I'm not writing anything, I'm just putting a blanks here. So you might get into a meeting and you get this BRD. Depending upon your experience, directly you can get in your drive or mail, wherever it is, right? So you are given access to this BRD, and you're also given access to this data warehouse. Now, you being a data analyst, you're supposed to read each and every point. See, each and every point. It's not first one, second one. Each and every point to understand how can you actually deliver output to the business requirement. Okay. Now, after understanding each and every point of this business requirement, you believe that you're supposed to get data from this table, and this table. So, your first step, what you're doing here is, in your first step, you're actually delivering the output. Sorry, you're actually getting data from 3 different tables, and that is nothing but your first point, collection of data. What it is? It is nothing but collection of data. So, your first point here is understanding the requirement of the business and collecting, in order to meet this criteria, you're collecting actual data, and correct quantity of data is known as collection of data. Correct amount of data plus actual data is known as your collection of data. Am I clear? So far, am I clear? Rahman,
Yes.
Santosh, okay. Alekia,
Yes.
Anvish, Harish, Ahmad, Naveen, Samuel, Santosh. Are we good? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So that is your first point, most crucial thing. Here comes into a picture called SQL. Most probably we use SQL. You can directly get data in Power BI also, no matter. But whenever we are dealing with large data sets, it's all about how do you perform joins in your SQL, because it's not like that you can just connect solve the problem and also how to handle the data. Means when I say handling the data without impacting the performance. Okay, now that is your first point. Like how do you collect the data is your first point. Now second point comes here is transformation of data. Transformation of data. So, what is this transformation of data? For example, whenever you collect data, let it be from one table, multiple tables, you might face few things like, it might have, while performing this join, it might have lot of duplicates. It can also have a chance of having lot many errors, null values, errors, duplicates, null values, extra spacers, okay, where you have to trim extra spacers. You even fixing the currency, so like whichever project you are working for, US, UK, fixing those currency, all this comes under your transformation of data. Transformation of data simply mean here is data cleaning. Like whenever you have a duplicates, removing your duplicates, errors, null values, removing extra spaces by doing a trim and fixing the currency, arranging everything in a proper case, putting them in ascending or descending order as per the business requirement. All these things you do in a transformation of data. That is nothing but your data cleaning. Okay. So once you cleanse your data, once you clean data, basically coming to Power BI, we use Power Query. It is a one of the most powerful and easiest tool to clean the data. Okay. And once you clean the data, next comes here is data modeling. What is the next step we have here is data modeling. What is data modeling? Data modeling means building a relationship between building a relationship between multiple relationship between multiple tables between multiple tables. I don't think I'll write here only. Okay. Building the relationship between multiple tables, that is known as data modeling. Okay. So let me make you understand much more clear about this point. Now tell me, you can see data warehouse here and you can see multiple tables. So one question I wanted to ask you, from how many tables have we collected data? From how many tables? Looking at this picture, can you see from how many tables are we collecting the data? How
3.
many tables? Three. How many it is? Three. Okay, so maybe this point would be a little bit tough when I explain it theoretically. Let me do one thing here. I'll write. Okay, let me remove this. Just understand. Um, Here, the business under BRD, they might asking you to show region-wise sales, okay? And they are also asking you, can you show me top 10 products? Can you also show me top 5 customers, like to understand the customer retention percentage, or maybe what is year over year revenue percentage, YTD, QTD, most common in all of the projects is YTD, QTD and all. So let's understand, in order to get this region-wise sales or top 10 products, just understand data is maintained in a such a way. This is just an example. This is a measure table. We call it as a fact table. It has a information like sales and profit. Just imagine in this particular table, it has sales and profit. And in this particular table, it has some region, country, state, some location details. It is all kind of location details. Region is nothing but a location, right? Like north, south, east. It comes under location category. Like state, city, country, area, postal code, those kind of details have been stored in this particular table. And in this table, they have stored products, and at the same time, they are also storing the customer details. Products, customers, department, something they are storing. Now, in order to deliver output for your first one, which means region by sales, you have region in this table, sales in this table. So in order to meet this criteria, you need output from this table and also this table. So how do you get this data from both the tables? Only when you have a relationship between these two tables. Only when you have a relationship between these two tables. When you combine these tables, then only you get this region and cells, then it will give you a correct output. When there is no relationship, there is no link between them, the output is not correct. Then again, they are understanding what is top 10 products. So you wanted to analyze profit and products are in this table. So like this, if you get a relationship between these two tables, then you can pull this profit from this table, product from this table. Then you will able to answer this. So in order to answer this output, you need data from multiple tables. Only collecting multiple tables is not enough, right? Building a model is also enough. Sorry, building a model is also necessary. Building a model means what? Connecting multiple tables with a common column. So every table might have one common column. Here maybe you have region ID, product ID. Some using some common column, you're connecting these multiple tables and putting all of them together is known as your model, data model. So this activity is known as your data modeling. Am I clear? Most important part of data analysis. You should perform modeling perfectly with a perfect cardinality. Am I clear? Rahman, Alekia, Anvesh, Hari Krishna,
Yes.
Lakshmi, everyone, Naveen, Samuel, Santosh, clear. Any doubts, please? Usually students will ask at this point doubts. So this batch is good. Any doubts? Alekia, do you have any doubts?
No, no, ma'am.
You're good. Everyone is good, right? Hari Krishna. I think you joined late, maybe, but you understood Hari Krishna.
Yes, I'm clear.
Great. So that's about your data modeling, guys, which is a third step in our data analysis. So let me make out some space because you guys said you understood. I'm moving to the next part called analysis. Fourth point here is analyzing. So what is this analyzing? You're actually giving solution to the business problems. Okay, you're actually giving solution to the business problems is known as giving solutions to the business problems, or answering the business problems is known as data analyzing. So for example, you're saying region wise sales, you need output. You're saying north is okay, let me use like this. You're saying north is 25 percentage, South is also 25%. West is 35%. East is equal to 15%. Okay, so you're saying you're getting this output. At what stage you're getting this output? You are getting this output at your analyzing stage. Maybe you use different formulas to get these answers. So when you're able to answer this, we use different formulas in Excel, DAX, which is known as data analysis expression in your Power BI, calculations in your Tableau. So like that, we use multiple things, and we are going to give solutions to the business, like using maybe procedures, functions, formulas, some stored procedure. We use multiple things, or putting all of them together and giving output to the business is known as analyzing. Giving a solution is known as analyzing. Okay. Now, same thing. This you got output in your analyzing stage. Okay. Now, same thing you're trying to put in a picture, in a pictorial representation. Okay. Let me take to show this region wise sales. I would like to show my pie chart. So 1 second, let me use a line here. Okay, so let's understand this is north, south, east, west. Okay, already we have a output here. Already we have a output here. One second. East is giving 15%. Oh shit. Yeah. And west is giving 35%. North is giving 25%, and south also giving 25%. The north slice is giving 25, south slice is giving 25, west is giving 35, and east is giving 15%. Right? And all this you're trying to put in a pictorial representation. Can you see this east slice is smaller when you compare to the other one, and the west is showing bigger, and north and south which are contributing equally. Maybe I haven't drawn it perfectly, but when you directly go and put your pie chart, that's how the slices will different. So anything, the output you will get at your analyzing stage, but anything you're trying to put in a pictorial representation is known as data visualization. Conveying output in a pictorial representation. You are not only going to use the pie chart here, but for trend purpose, you show line chart. For comparison purpose, you use a bar chart, column chart. For performance, to gauge the performance, we use gauge chart. Like that, you have many charts: waterfall chart, area chart, bubble chart, maps, line chart, something like a ribbon chart. We have many charts, like 20 plus charts. I'm going to deliver you a very beautiful. Once you build a proper report by answering all of them, see, guys, why someone might ask what is region-wise sales? Why someone might ask what is region-wise sales? For example, if they know, okay, East is doing less, they can perform some customer survey, understand the customer preferences. They might change a branding, they might change packaging, or they might change product itself. Something they'll do a change, and they'll make sure they'll get profit even in East region. So that is why business will ask. Decision making is in the hands of business, but we should make sure we are delivering the correct output. Okay, so we have region-wise sales, top 10 products. If they know what are top 10 products, they can maintain the stock. And if they know who is the top 5 customers, they can understand the preferences of the customer and they maintain as per, as per their requirement. They'll maintain the retention percentage as well. Then what is your year-over-year revenue? Means you have 2 years from current year to previous year, how the difference means the revenue is increasing or decreasing. We use line chart here, whether the revenue is increasing or decreasing. That is known as your year over year revenue percentage. Then you have YTD, QTD, so on. We have multiple KPIs. If you are able to answer all of them and put them in a chart, for example, in a first one, okay, let me tell you, for a first one, we are going to use a column chart. Okay. And second one, we are going to use a bar chart. Sorry, bar chart. Okay. And we use a column chart for top 5. Just assume, okay? Not assume, whatever I'm writing is correct. Pie chart, okay? And year over year revenue, you wanted to use line chart. And here you use cards. You use cards. So different to deliver output for all of them, you're using different charts and you're putting all of them into one dashboard using your slices and timelines. That comes under your visualization. That comes under your visualization. Once you finish building a dashboard, once you finish building a dashboard and report, finally you're going to do is publishing. Finally, you're going to do is publishing. Publishing is nothing but sharing your output to end user. Sharing your output to end user. That is known as your publishing. So once you share, if your end user, if your client is happy, you'll make your project live, or else you work on a feedback and then you will move your dashboard from your development stage to production stage and you make it live. So that's how then after that you'll work on that maintenance of dashboard. So that's how your steps will start, like, collecting the raw data, cleaning it, building a model, then you analyze and give solution to the business problem, put them in a proper visual and like charts in a pictorial representation, and then you publish it. So these are the steps you are going to perform in your real time in order to prepare a report. Am I clear so far? Rahman,
Yes.
Alec, Santosh, Anvesh, Hari Krishna, Lakshmi, Ahmad, Naveen, Samuel. Yes. Are we good so far? No doubts? Understood how we are going to perform data analysis? And this is something where you can do a decision making. If it sounds interesting, you should make a decision making, whether you can go and become a data analyst or not. Okay. Then we understood what it is, we understood how we are going to do it. Then we will finally understood why data analysis. So guys, apart from Python, I tell you before only, it's a non-coding program. It's a non-coding program with good packages. When I say package, market uh, to get the job, because it also has multiple job opportunities. When you master this course, it also has multiple job opportunities. Okay. And the tools, especially your Power BI, Excel, SQL, whatever you use, right? Especially your Power BI, tools you tools we use here are very user friendly, very user friendly. And let me take it to the fifth point. And the license or whatever you invest in this tools, the license cost, I'll say, cost is very cheaper when you compare to other BI tools in the market. Okay, so this is why you have to go for the data analysis. Okay, clear? Chalo, let's each module. Then, what are the job opportunities you're getting once you master this course? Okay, let me write it very quickly for you first. So we are going to start with advanced Excel, very much important. Okay, and the definition here is Excel is known as spreadsheet, SQL, which is known as your programming language, and Power BI is known as business intelligence tool. Business intelligence tool. And Python is known as your scripting language. It's a free open source tool. And let me also write job opportunities. So if you just complete advanced Excel only from scratch basics to advanced level, you can go and apply as MIS analyst. And if you complete from basics to advanced level, you can go and apply as, one second. You can go and apply as a SQL developer. And same goes with Power BI, but to become a Power BI developer, you need to have your Power BI plus SQL. Then you can also apply as a data analyst and business analyst. Data analyst and business analyst. It's just a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, let me explain these points one more time. We are going to cover from basics to advanced level Excel, which is known as a spreadsheet, where you can go and apply as a MIS analyst. Okay, and then you have a SQL, which is known to have Power BI, which is known as Business Intelligence Tool. If you have SQL plus Power BI, you can go and apply as a Power BI developer. Okay. And then you have Python, which is known as your scripting language. You can go and apply as a data analyst and also business analyst if you have all of these tools. Means to become a guys, to become a X data analyst or business analyst, you can go with a combination of Excel, SQL, Power BI, or SQL, Power BI, Python, or SQL, Excel, Python, or Power BI, SQL, Excel. Git is just like, how to support these tools. So, uh, to become a data analyst and business analyst, companies can choose any of the modules. Okay, so these are the job opportunities you can go and apply. Okay, So, while training, will you be providing us license for tools? You don't have to have license because everything is a free source tools. Even Power BI is a free tool, free application where you can work. But there is something called Power BI services. There you need license. I will be giving you that. And rest of them, you don't have to invest. Here also, you don't have to invest because I'm gonna give you. Power BI and Excel would be a data analyst only. To become a Power BI developer, you need to have a combination of Power BI plus SQL. It's not Power BI plus Excel, it's a Power BI plus SQL. You can go and apply as a Power BI developer, also data analyst, and even your business analyst. So SQL is mandatory, Alekia. Okay. Can we get any certifications after training? Of course, you can get it, guys. Of course, you can get it. Because we will be giving you course completion certificate from DurgaSoft. Okay. Any doubts on this point? Any doubts on this point? No. Okay, what else left, guys? As I said, modules, definition, job opportunities are there, advantages, right? So under advantages, you have a recording access. So this recording access valid for 6 months, and this is one of the best advantage. And then you have second thing is class duration. So you have seen the advertisement. The class duration is 2 months, 15 days, but it can go up to 3 months also, depending upon, class and how the students are asking doubts. Depending upon that, it can go up to 3 months also. Then, what is the class timings? Here is the class timings are after this demo gets over from upcoming Monday or Tuesday, whenever we start a batch, it would be 10:30 a.m. to 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Means 1 hour next to this we are going to start. Can you understand these timings are good for you? 10:30 to 11:30.
Sravanthi, do we have any evening classes?
We have one batch, but I have to talk with the admin. Not evening, but night batch, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. If you want, you can enroll there. I'll talk to them.
Yeah, you can please check and let me know. No? Why? Because actually my shift is at morning. So mostly it will be free for me in the evening only.
You can join this course, definitely. I'll talk to them. If anyone else is interested, see, tomorrow also free session, day after tomorrow also free session. So you guys attend the session. So guys, let me tell you. See, we have completed today entire overview of data analysis, course modules, job opportunities, advantages, and we are left with learning process flow. So let me complete that as well. Let me complete and give you time. So learning process flow is like first you have classroom sessions which involves theory plus practicals. Once that is done, we are going to give you assignments. Assignments is something you're going to do it individually. Okay, each one individual you do it, and when you submit assignments, we are going to deliver you projects. So here again we have given you 3 projects. Tomorrow I'll give you a little bit depth explanation about project. One is we are giving financial, another one is healthcare, and another one is your e-commerce and retail. Let me write, or else you guys will be confused. We choose this project just because they are really giving a what do you call it? Very good business in the market. As I said, e-commerce and retail, even across the abroad, these 3 things are really doing great. Not only IT knowledge, like tools knowledge, having this domain knowledge will help you so much, finance and banking. So these three projects we are giving end to end. You are supposed to do these three projects. Even if you do any one or two and put it in your resume also, it will help you, it will add your experience. Then we will be giving you resume building and interview questions. We really have a very good booklet, like one, how do you answer in your interviews, short and crisp, and the other one for your explanation purpose, what is the definition, understanding the steps along with the examples. Then you have mock interviews also. This is also one of the best opportunity and advantage you're having. But you are supposed to tell us, inform you're ready at least 48 hours before. Someone else will be taking your mock interview. Then you have a placement assistance. Durgasoft have tied up with good companies. They will help you in assisting the placements. And this is your learning process flow. How we start like this and we end up our program by showing you some placements. Any doubts on this part, guys? If I'm quick, I can explain this tomorrow as well one more time because time is up, right? Any doubts here?
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Anvish.
Will the class will be happening daily?
Sorry, class will
Class will be regular or what?
regular, Monday to
Weekly.
Friday.
Okay, okay.
Timings 10:30 to 11:30 and classes are going to conducted Monday to Friday. Okay? Any doubts?
Excuse me, ma'am. The attendance is not compulsory, no? So I can watch the recorded videos because that time I have class. So this is a morning batch, no?
Over by afternoon, the recordings will be in your bucket. Yeah.
And what about 8:30 to 9:30 p.m.?
That is also Monday to Friday.
Okay, it means we have two classes, right?
Two batches.
Actually,
Two
at that
different
time,
batches.
yeah. Sorry, can you say again?
Two different batches. Morning is a different batch and evening is a different batch. We are running two batches for
Okay.
Durgasoft. So if you wanted to attend any of them, please let me know because you guys are eligible for morning batch. Okay, for evening batch, if you wanted to switch, let me know. Tomorrow also you can do a decision making because tomorrow is also free class you're having. Day after also you're having a free class. Once it is done, do a decision making and let me know. I'll talk to the admin and I'll give you access to this 8:30 to 9:30 batch. Okay, are we good?
Yes, Sravanthi.
Yes. But this is a fresh start here. Few days are required to do a start. Please let us know because this is the actual batch we are going to start off. We are already started from today only. It's a fresh batch actually. So for this one, no, you don't have to attend demos again because you guys are attending demos now. So regularly you can go ahead and join this batch. Okay. So if anyone is required, let me know. If not, we are going with this batch. Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, Sahu.
Ma'am, what are the tools required for the doing for data analysis?
I
So
have already
the
written, right?
as you mentioned, these all tools are means are enough to get the data analyst job.
Enough to get a job. Ah, yes, perfectly enough to get a job.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So can you show some practical example means how can you use these all tools?
Yes, we have free sessions, right? So in upcoming session, first I'm going to explain the agenda, means the entire syllabus, what all I'm teaching. Then I'm going to explain you Power BI components in tomorrow's session. Okay. After this, in third session, I will be showing you practicals. So whichever you choose, I will also give you a chance. You wanted to see the practicals in Power BI, Excel, SQL. That is one thing there. 3 sessions are there. If you also need fourth session, we have to think about it and I'll let you know. So this is tomorrow upcoming. So because more than practicals, everyone need what is agenda syllabus. So I still tomorrow I'll try my better to show you something here and there. But again, third day it is about your practicals. So attend regular demos. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Regarding my question, when you answered, I think there was some problem with the internet connection. So class time in 10:30 to 11:30 batch is starting today. Okay. So if I am joining in that batch, I can watch the recordings and complete the course. No, it's not compulsory to attend online. No.
Yes, that's what I said. Yes, you can watch the recordings and you can complete the course. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, hi, Naveen here.
Hi, Naveen.
Yeah, I have told you previously that I am completely from development background.
Your voice is low, Naveen.
Yeah, I am completely from development background. So how can I fit it in data analyst role to my resume?
Of course, you can utilize the same project and you can, we can, I mean, same project in the sense, whatever you said, you develop some applications and all, right? You're iOS developer. So whatever the
Yes.
work you do there, let's go and convert that into a terms of data analysis. So we just put tools Power BI SQL and the project you can utilize the same thing. So whatever the terms, you use there, same thing will convert here and we can put up your experience. So data analysis is so much flexible. You can use any project. So your work, we can use it as a project and we can workflow and everything we are going to get into data analysis. Same experience you can put and you can apply for a job. Navi. Yeah. That's how we can connect both of them.
Hello.
Hi, Sahu, tell me.
Yeah, how much Python is required to get a job in data
So
analyst?
Python, first of all, I say Python is not mandatory. Okay, so
Okay.
it's not a mandatory tool here, but you guys should understand how the coding is different from this BI tool, right? So that is why we are also introducing Python here. Some companies, because for performance sake, they wanted Python also. So you don't have to think much about it. So though it's a coding, I'll make things very easy for you and where you can go and apply for a data analysis. So it's not a mandatory tool. First of all, I can say that. Yeah.
Okay.
What else, guys? Any doubts? Yes. Anything else? Can I conclude for the day if no doubts? Good to wrap up. No weekends, Rahman. I'll give you good homework. Okay, Rahman? I'll give you good homework. Okay. 1 second. So let me conclude for the day, and tomorrow everyone please do attend. Okay. Um So to conclude, yes, data analysis is really high demand skill with multiple career opportunities. I have already shown you what are the career opportunities, and our course is very much structured with a real world application, and yes, with perfect expert guidance and job assistance, guys, you are on a right track to become a perfect data professional. Thank you. That's all from my side. Okay. Yeah. So that's all. We can connect tomorrow at the same time. Any doubts? Please ask tomorrow. I know today the time is not given much. Tomorrow I'll give you at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes before we wrap up. You guys can go ahead and ask your doubts. Okay. Let's wind up the session. Same timing, 9:30. Join everyone. Okay. Thank you. Bye everyone.